Because of the history and Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling about him at the moment?
Well, there's a lot of emotions that have happened after he left me. It was actually August 4th of last year when everything was starting to tumble around. He was living here and he left. I haven't seen him since that day he pulled out of the driveway, and I was just in shock, like, what is going on? Why don't you tell me the truth of anything? And he's like, you're never gonna know. You don't deserve to know because you're gonna share it with the cast and blah, blah. My stuff is private. My emotions are still sad more than anything. That, number one, I've known this man for 10 years. I never ever thought it would end this way. It ended so sad. I was just so sad. I felt betrayed by my cast members. I felt betrayed by him. I had lost my mom a few months before that. It was just like all this emptiness that happened in my life. And I asked God to allow me to forgive him, whatever it was for. I mean, I still don't know. The fact that the cast members tried to pin me up against a wall on different schematics was really hurtful. I mean, really hurtful.
You kind of potentially have gone through a betrayal twice.
Yeah.
Because if he betrayed you and your friends betrayed you.
I was so hurt on how they reacted to the information being relayed from him. I would have thought they would have said, you know what, Vic, if he's lying or not lying, we still love you. You know, there'd be no reason for me to lie. I never lied for him. What would be my benefit? So I think that was my biggest thing this year, getting back on this season, is handling all those issues.
I have had a betrayal, and I think the hardest thing is when people are like, how come you didn't see that red flag? Like, why didn't you do this?
They were pink and yellow. Yep, no, they were not red.
But actually, when you can't, like, nobody can judge.
I'm not a
what it's
detective.
like.
I trust everybody. What you say coming out of your mouth, the truth always comes out one way or the other. So I just loved him. That's all. I was guilty of loving him hard.
Going back on the show, I didn't think you were going to go back.
I didn't either. I didn't either. I didn't think I had the strength. But you know what? My story wasn't finished. I'm not going to end as a victim. I wasn't a victim. I just loved my man. I'm not going to let these women have the last say-so in what they believe the truth was. I know my truth. I know my truth.
Do you think you've, in this season, been able to turn things around?
Yeah, I think what we're going to see this season is it definitely starts off very awkward. But the best part about this season is we have a new cast member. She brings a whole lot of opinions, and I love her. I love her. We have a great relationship. It's kind of like, you know, a train going out of the station, and it starts going slow, and then it goes faster and faster and faster, and it's got to eventually slow down. That's how I think this season does. It's starts off very somber and sad, and I only know what I filmed. I don't know what the other ladies filmed, but from what I'm hearing from Kelly is that they were still wanting to carry on this Brooks conversation. But now I'm 2 months into a great, healthy relationship, and you know what, life goes on, and they were stuck in last season, and I wasn't.
Tamra.
My little girl, my Spitfire stir the pot, stir the pot, stir the pot.
Yeah.
That's her claim to fame. I'm emotionless about it anymore. I mean, you could be friends with Tamra 1 minute, and with an hour later, she can turn on you. Versus talking to you saying, by the way, did you say XYZ? When she can talk crap about me for 2 or 3 years, if I say one thing, she then blasts me. So I'm okay with it. I'm actually quite emotionless about it.
I think when I've been betrayed by women or felt betrayed by a female friend, it hurts so more.
It hurts so bad, but I expect it from her. So when you're expecting it, it doesn't hurt anymore. Yeah. Because I think that's how she wants to be portrayed, as just a lasher outer or a or whatever people want to call it. She did it to Alexis, she did it to Gretchen, she did it to Gina, she's done it to every single cast member. Who does she have left? She goes after me because I'm the OG of the OC, so she's going to try to go after me when she can. Well, Tamra and I have known each other the longest. Yeah. Heather and I, 5 years, Shannon too. I think my emotional tie is with Tamra, obviously, because we've been through so much together. And I sincerely want the best for her. And I don't know if she sincerely wants the best for me. That's where I go like this, like, do you really want the best for me? If you do, then don't do X, Y, Z. And she can do everything, but then when you do something, she doesn't forgive. So it's an interesting relationship.
What's up, guys? I'm Giuliana Rancic, and you're watching the Live from the Red Carpet YouTube channel. Subscribe today, then be sure to check out our other Live from the Red Carpet videos right here.